Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Coming live from Fiber Heart, Shalom God, and that's you, and that's you, and that's me, and that's me. I hope all will be. So I did not go back to see where I stopped. And I thought I had already got into the centurion's servant is healed, but we're just going to repeat. So that is chapter 8 of Matthew, and I'm reading the words of Jesus all the way through New Testament, as long as I am a free woman, in the sense of not being locked away by the government, so they can cover rapes and assaults on me, and drugging and torture, and constant harassment upon me and parts of my family for a long time. I'm being a little bit sarcastic right now. That's why I'm grinning funny. And if you've never visited my station, you're not going to know my flair. I do about 1 to 2 more serious videos a week about the Lord and a reading and maybe some current events. I'm trying to taper away because I was warning people a long time ago about what's going on now. And it caused my life a lot of pain because of it. A lot of mocking. A lot of different problems. But it is surely nice to see some of the right people getting caught in the world today. But Jesus' children still have a whole lot more work to do. And not that we have to. It's that we want to, because the Lord means that much to us. So with that said, I'm going to start at the centurion's servant is healed. And I might just read this one part. It really stuck out to me just when I was looking back through here. Verily, verily, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And Jesus said unto the centurion, Go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee. And his servant was healed in the selfsame hour. Peter's mother-in-law is healed. The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests. Demands of discipleship. The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not nowhere to lie his head. I'm going to sneeze. But Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury the dead. And the verse right after that, prior to that, is, The Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. And Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury the dead. Verse 26 of Matthew 8, Why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? And then Jesus rose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. But the men marveled, saying, What manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him? Devils are cast into swine. The paralytic is forgiven. Son, be of good cheer, thy sins be forgiven thee. Wherefore think ye evil in your hearts? Wherefore think ye evil in your hearts? For whether is easier to say, Thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say, Arise and walk? But that ye may know that the Son of Man has power on earth to forgive sins. Then says he to the sick of the palsy, Arise, take up thy bed, and go unto thine house. Matthew verse 9 of chapter 9. Follow me. 12. They that be whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. But go ye and learn what that meaneth. I will have mercy and not sacrifice, for I am not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. The disciples do not fast. Can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? Okay. The disciples do not fast. Then came to him the disciples of John, saying, Why do we and the Pharisees fast often, but thy disciples fast not? And Jesus said unto them, Can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken from them, and then shall they fast. No man put to piece of new cloth unto an old garment, for that which is put in to fill it up takes from the garment, and the rent is made worse. Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runs out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. Life is restored. Sight is restored. Speech is restored. The need for delegation of power. And the 12 apostles are sent, and the 12 apostles are instructed. And then I believe we'll be hopefully finishing up there. Is the 12 apostles are instructed. And that'll take us to chapter 11. But Jesus turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, Daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith has made thee whole. This was when the woman which was diseased with an issue of blood for 12 years came behind him and touched the hem of Jesus' garment. For she said within herself, If I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. But Jesus turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, Daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith has made thee whole. And he said unto them, Give place, for the maid is not dead, but sleepeth. And they laughed him to scorn. But when the people were put forth, he went in and took her by the hand, and the maid arose. And the fame thereof went abroad into all the land. Sight is restored. Believe ye that I am able to do this? According to your faith be it unto you. See that no man know it. The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. The need for delegation of power. The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. The apostles are sent. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as you go, preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give. Provide neither gold nor silver, nor brass in your purses, nor scrip for your journey, neither 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves for the workman is worthy of his meat. And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go hence. And when you come into a house, salute it. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words. When you depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But be aware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. You shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what you shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaks in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father, the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men, and for my name's sake. Please be with me, Lord. Stumbly lips, a stumbly lips. What are we doing the stumbly lips this morning for? And the brother shall deliver up the brother. Okay. And ye shall be hated. Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endures to the end shall be saved. He that endures till the end should be saved, will be saved, will be saved, will be saved. Verse 22. We should memorize that. And you should be hated by all men and women for my name's sake, but he that endures to the end shall be saved. Chapter 10, 22. And it's easy numbers to remember. Matthew 10:22. But wherein they persecute you in their city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as the master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? Fear them not therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. God will uncover all of it. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. So it's best you reveal it with the Lord on your own terms and clean up the ship a little bit at least. Much easier, less burdens following you around. But when they persecute you in the city, flee into another, for verily I say unto you, you shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above his master. Okay. 26. Fear them not therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. Mark 4:22. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father? But the very hairs of your head are numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven. Just crack in the back a bit. But whatsoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father, which is in heaven. Verse 34 of 10 of Matthew. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man at variance against his father, the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that takes not his cross and follows after me is not worthy of me. He that finds his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. He that receives you receives me, and he that receives me receives him that sent me. He that receives a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward, and he that receives a righteous man in the name of the righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the same of the disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. Mark 9:41. We're going to stop there. It's a good time. It's almost 20 minutes. It's mainly because if I have anything over 20 minutes, it doesn't download right. So we're going to stop there at chapter 11 of Matthew. I'm reading through the red type in New Testament. And actually, it looks like we can get that done. As to why I'm this color on here today, I have no idea. Looks like my skin tone's a little different, but I was outside yesterday. Maybe I got a little color. All right, have a great one. Bye.